Good day everyone. We have learned the formula of variance and standard deviation in our last video. Now, if an ungrouped data are given in a frequency table, the formula for mean is the formula for variance and the formula for standard deviation. In this video, we are going to learn how to calculate the variance and the standard deviation of a set of ungrouped data in a given frequency table. Let's work out an example about it. The table below shows the number of books read by a group of pupils in a particular month. Calculate the variance and the standard deviation for the number of books read. If we have a bunch of numbers given in a frequency table, we need to create a table for calculation. Let's do it step by step. Build up a table for easy calculation. Then, fill in the information given. For the first column, number of books, the X value, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Second column, number of pupils, that is frequency, F, 3, 5, 8, 2, and 2. Third column, Fx, computes the values, frequency times x. 3 times 0 is 0. 5 times 1 is 5. 8 times 2 is 16. 2 times 3 is 6. And 2 times 4 is 8. For the fourth column, there is x squared. 0 squared is 0. 1 squared, 1 times 1 is 1. 2 squared, 2 times 2 is 4. 3 squared, 3 times 3 is 9. And 4 squared, 4 times 4, 16. The last column, fx squared, the frequency times the square of x. 3 times 0 is 0. 5 times 1 is 5. 8 times 4 is 32. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 16 is 32. After we have computed all the values, then find the sum of frequency. 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 2 plus 2. The total of frequency is 20. Then, the sum of fx. 0 plus 5 plus 16 plus 6 plus 8. The sum of fx is 35. The sum of fx squared. 0 plus 5 plus 32 plus 18 plus 32. The sum of fx squared is 87. With all the summation values, substitute the summation values into the formula of variance. Variance equals to the sum of fx squared, 87 divided by the sum of f, 20, and minus the mean square, 35 divided by 20 squared. Computed by calculator, the variance is 1.2875. Next, we are going to find out the standard deviation. Since the standard deviation is the square root of the variance, square root of 1.2875, therefore, the standard deviation is 1.1347. There is also an alternative, equivalent formula used in calculation of variance. That is, the average of the square of the difference between each data and the mean. It is helpful to show the calculation in a table. Here are the information we computed before. Continue to the next step. Calculate the mean of the given data. Means equals to 35 divided by 20. The mean is 1.75. Now, we are going to put the difference between each data and the mean. That is, subtract the mean from each value of x. 0 minus 1.75 is minus 1.75. 1 minus 1.75 minus 0.75. 2 minus 1.75 is 0.25. 3 minus 1.75 is 1.25. And 4 minus 1.75, 2.25. Next, square the difference between each data and the mean. The square of minus 1.75 is 3.0625. Square of minus 0.75, 0.5625. Square of 0.25, 0.0625. Square of 1.25 is 1.5625. and square of 2.25 is 5.0625. Lastly, multiply the result of 10 with the frequency. 3 times 3.0625 is 9.1875. 5 times 0.5625 is 2.8125. 8 times 0.0625 is 0.5. 2 times 1.5625 is 3.125. And 2 times 5.0625 is 10.125. Then, find the sum of all these numbers. The total of these numbers is 25.75. Now, we try to calculate the variance by using the formula of variance. Sigma square equals to 25.75 divided by 20. The variance is 1.2875. The formula for standard deviation, by looking at the square root of variance, sigma equals to square root of 1.2875. The standard deviation is 1.1347. These are the two methods we use to calculate the variance and standard deviation of an ungrouped data given in a frequency table. Here comes the end. Thank you for your participation. See you next time.